of carbonars.
Yeah, with lots of chicken wing.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Like, not good. Hi, everyone!
Hi! Happy Monday.
It's Happy Labor Day.
Labor Day!
It's also too hot.
It is really hot.
Why is it so hot?
Climate change? It's upsetting.
People, it's September. That means like 3 things to me. Number 1, Halloween all the time.
Yeah.
September 1 is Halloween till Thanksgiving.
That's right. It's still Halloween.
Yeah, like right now.
Yeah.
Number 2, pumpkins. Give me all of them. Number 3, crisp days, like crisp, like it's sunny out, but it's like, oh, I need a scarf. But I get to wear my sunglasses.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Also, give me some warm apple cider or hot buttered rum. I know that I said 3, but I just did 5. What
Numbers don't mean
thing is not listed here is like 85 bajillion degrees in San Francisco weather. I want my scarf, and like I want to see my breath.
Yep.
And I want a pumpkin spice latte.
Yeah. Not 93-degree days.
No,
That is not Halloween.
that's not Halloween times. That's not September.
No. That is unhappy.
Oh, that's so sad.
It is so sad.
Did you wear white today?
No, I wore all black.
Good. That's a stupid rule.
It is a stupid rule.
No more white. That's Labor Day.
Right, don't eat cheese before noon.
Who says that?
I don't know, but that's a thing like the don't wear white after Labor Day.
Really?
Yes.
Don't eat cheese before noon?
I don't know, I took it
What
from,
about quiche?
I don't know. I took it from basketball.
Or like a breakfast burrito?
Mm.
Totally have cheese. Or like a breakfast sandwich.
I don't know what kind of cheese they're referring. Like, is it like a
hard cheese,
Right?
perhaps?
If it's mixed in, I feel like that's fine. But like the standalone cheese,
The cheese stands alone?
it does
Hmm.
nightly.
Okay. Well, while we're melting in this heat on this Labor Day, we are also getting geared up for our Siren event coming up this Saturday. This Saturday! Oh my god. Would you like, I blinked, I'm like, oh, we have so much time! It's Saturday. Saturday.
What happened was we were cruising along, planning everything.
Swimming along, if you will.
Swimming, yeah, it's true. And then these crazy things happened called Pax Prime and that thing in the desert.
Oh, Burning Man.
Oh, Burning Man.
And Pax.
Yeah. So that kind of like.
And then that time when we streamed through Hong Kong.
Oh, there was that time we streamed through Hong Kong, aka 2 weeks ago. Why?
For a really silly pantomime,
Yeah.
apparently.
Yeah, I don't know if you guys saw our stream 2 weeks ago, but it was like a flip book that Hong Kong decided to host, which was.
Thanks, Hong Kong.
Which is, I mean, we appreciate you joining us, and no, stay over there.
So hopefully we're not streaming through Hong Kong now.
How's it look? Does it look good? Yay!
Alright.
By the way, I'm Lindsay.
Oh, hey, I'm Vanessa.
Yeah.
By the way.
Yeah, by the way.
And we're Cosplay Cabaret.
We are.
And we're gearing up for our big Siren gig happening this weekend in Willits. And our dear friend Barbara, who will also be playing with us up in Willits this Saturday, oh my goodness, texted me the weather up in Willits, and it should be 80 degrees, which is perfect weather for swimming in the pond, which is what we will be doing.
Yep.
In the pond, swimming.
That's what sirens/mermaids
do sometimes.
Yeah.
But before we do that, we still have to finish our final staple headpiece, which we tried to do 2 weeks ago, but then Hong Kong happened. I blame Godzilla.
Godzilla!
So we're playing with big flower crowns. So this is my final product, as you can see here. I'll put it on for you. Dun, dun, dun. So this is what I worked on 2 weeks ago. And I had no idea what I was doing 2 weeks ago. I was kind of like, it was a mess of hot glue and flowers and things. And it all started out, I did a practice one, which is this one, where I just attached a little alligator clip to it as my practice, which then turned into this big piece here.
Which is lovely.
Right. So we're going to talk a little bit about this episode on how to make a very simple flower hair clip, and then you can expand upon making a big crown like this if you so see fit, Halloween is coming up, and you could do like a Dia de los Muertos crown with this if you so wanted to, or something like that. And then we're gonna play with hair.
We are.
Yeah.
So the idea, and this is, I mean, if you had been able to hear what we were talking about last week or the week before, was that this whole aesthetic that we're going for is kind of this Alphonse Mucha Art Nouveau period in, I guess, art history. And that kind of spans the early 19th century, no, 20th century, early 20th century, 1900s. And he was really fond of the giant flowers that Vanessa is currently modeling for us, which is why, I mean, for contemporary audiences, it looks a little bit like big and, you know, bombastic, which is, you know, it is.
Also, using the word bombastic, the 90s called. That's the 90s rap word. But also, I feel it fits the giant flowers. Like bloom. Blooming, bombastic babes.
Yeah, I love alliteration.
Yeah.
Yay! So the idea...
It's hot.
It is, yeah, I know, and we're having cider. So then the idea between that we had with mushing the siren mermaid thing with the Mucha thing kind of has resulted in this. And Vanessa is wearing one of the 4 dresses that we have, and they're called infinity dresses. So very, very briefly, like it's this great drapey blue fabric, and it's kind of flowy and neat and like siren-y. And to top it all off and be like the centerpiece, we're having these giant headpieces all Alphonse Mucha. And what we're kind of piecing together, like Vanessa was saying earlier, like we have no idea what we're doing.
Nope.
And that's fine, because we have glue.
Yeah, hot glue is your friend.
It totally is. You can make anything better with glue. Yeah, yep, true. So, Vanessa's is almost done.
Yeah, but they all started out
We did.
looking like this.
We did.
Right, so I went into our local craft store, I went to Michael's, and you can find just these silk flowers, and right now, well, when I got them, there's a huge sale going on for autumnal flowers, a huge, like 40% off sale, so I was like, yes, I'll buy all of them. And I kind of was going for ones that looked like lilies, or something that would grow in water. And then, of course, I made something that did not look like they grew in water at all, but whatever, I can do whatever I want.
It's true.
And so I found out that these actually disattach really easily. You can just pull the flower bit just right off. And then throw that over your shoulder, because you don't need it anymore. Like, oh, it's very Morticia of you.
I know, right?
I saw Morticia actually at the San Jose Wizard.
Really?
I did. There's Morticia and Gomez, and what I really liked is that they were in character the entire time.
Oh, that's
They were
so
being
great.
interviewed.
They were themselves. They weren't in character.
That's right. They were being themselves. There was a guy interviewing them, and they just did the whole thing in character. And the guy interviewing kind of got like weird about it because he didn't know how to handle 2 of these people playing, and they didn't break the whole time, and it just made my heart so freaking happy.
That's so awesome.
Because they were playing, and it was great, and it just was awesome. So,
One of my most favorite couples ever.
oh my god, the most romantic couple ever.
Yeah, totally. Totally.
Yeah. So anyway, you can just rip the bud right off of the stem.
On that note.
And you'll see this, there's like this hard plastic piece, which I took off.
Oh, you did?
I did. Which then you can trim this stem bit and then use your handy dandy hot glue gun to then seal everything down so you get your flower really flat. And then,
Neat.
what I did is I took a piece of cardboard like this, and this is actually off of a Sierra Nevada fall 6-pack.
Right. Lovely.
And I cut a little circle and then glued some felt on it, and then attached that felted cardboard piece to the back of the flower, and then fixed a little alligator clip on the back.
Lovely.
So what I really liked about doing this was, before I could even conceive of this giant headband, I needed to do something far more simple first, so that I could just be like, okay, I basically get it, and now I can just clip it right in, and I'm done.
You look like a lily pad.
Oh, thanks.
It's adorable.
A lily pad. This is actually how sirens use camouflage in the water.
Oh.
Is they stick a big flower on their head and then get under the water and they swim and have a reed coming out for a snorkel, unless they have grown their gills yet. That's a puberty thing.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Their balls drop and they get gills.
Yeah, and that's when you know a siren, merman, or woman has gone through puberty. I know because I'm a environmental science teacher, so I know these things.
Science!
Emphasis was in mythological creatures.
Right, as scientists want to do.
Yeah. So that's what I did to kind of get familiar and comfy with using the flowers, and then eventually I graduated to making a whole bunch of little ones like this minus the alligator clip, and then sticking these little dials or discs onto just a regular headband that I got at Target for I got 6 for $2.
Excellent.
Which is awesome. And then I used, going back to our favorite craft store, bits of other greenery, and I really felt like a florist.
Yeah.
I just stuck in bits where I could to make it flesh out more. And then I, took some of these blue flowers here, stuck those in, strung some pearls in there, and then I honestly just took, I don't know if you can see the moss. I just took moss off of trees and shoved the moss in
lovely
areas.
Yeah.
That is a very quick explanation of how I made this. I wish that we weren't streaming from Hong Kong 2 weeks ago.
Thanks, Hong Kong.
Because I had it far more step-by-step. So
yeah.
If you have further questions about how this was made or how I made this flower hair clip, please ask in our Q&A section, and I'll be happy to further answer more questions there.
Hooray!
Yeah.
That's lovely.
Thanks.
Do you want to talk hairs then? Is that?
Yeah. So
okay.
I'm not a hair person. I have lots of hair.
You do.
Though I just grow it. I don't style it.
It's lovely though.
Thanks.
You're welcome.
And she does good
sometimes.
hair.
I sometimes do. I'm learning because I think it's bizarre to do the makeup really good and then be like, I don't know the hair.
Ponytail?
Yeah. Which is exactly what's going on right now.
No, I get it. It's like a nice hat on top of the entire outfit.
Totally. Totally.
So where do you get your, when you think of sirens with our because our headpieces are a huge statement piece.
Yes.
What comes to your mind when you think of hair?
So when I think of, because I'm going off of this Alphonse Mucha aesthetic, he had various different hairstyles that kind of can work. Because it was the early 20th century, they still had the very Edwardian time stamp, I want to say, that's the word that comes to mind. But it's the,
like a Gibson girl?
Exactly like a Gibson girl, with the hair that's kind of like a bun, and then it's almost like a pincushion.
It almost
yeah, here it's,
you do it.
Here, so it's kind of, it's like, and I don't know if this is going to work here, but it's kind of like the pin cushiony, there's lots of volume, and it's just hair that's piled on top of your head. So, I mean, obviously it's more like a donut-y kind of shape is kind of how it would look, but actually it's not super bad. It's okay. But that's kind of like a hairstyle that he did. Other things that he did was treating the hair like it's rope or ribbon and kind of creating these loops that kind of just loop around, and he just loops it all and pins it back or lets some of it drape down like a waterfall. So I think that because all of us have different lengths of hairs, because your hair is so, you particularly, and if you have particularly long hair out there, I would say use that as a theatrical aesthetic because it's so unusual. Right, you can get falls and wigs and stuff, but it just looks weird and ratty.
Also hot. Too hot.
Yeah, too hot
for that. This is hot enough.
Yeah, seriously. Ponytail.
Ugh.
Ponytail. But Barbara and Stephanie both have short hair. And because of that, we'll be working with them to kind of, I don't know, I want to put like pearls in their hair, right? Kind of, the idea is like a shipwrecked siren. Right.
Kind of like when Ariel gets her legs and Scuttle, like, whoa, you are so naked, you need some stuff. And he takes like a sail and some rope and like messes her hair up, and she like, in the end looks like super sexy from a seagull.
She's also 16.
She's also 16. Anyway. That's our tech. He'll be singing with us this weekend, this Saturday.
He's playing Ariel.
He's playing Ariel?
With, maybe.
I just want to see him in seashell bras.
Oh!
Yeah.
His face. A bro. A shell bro.
Uh-oh.
Ah.
Oh, I see. Oh, I see.
Yep.
He's being creative.
Oh.
He's grabbing the...
Oh my.
Those are upsetting.
That's happening?
Those are pasties.
That is some sea star pasty twirl action.
And it's upsetting.
Oh, he's stimulating the sea star, multiple nodes of the sea star. Okay. Wow.
Do we have an adult for this?
I feel like I need to.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. Well, now I know some things. It's cool.
I feel like I know him better now.
You're married.
And I'm married to him.
Moving on.
That's why I found him in my lingerie closet.
Oh, is that?
Explains everything.
It does, doesn't it? Was he pretending to be Ariel? Because that would have been.
Well, he's made for the role. Perfect. Anyway,
Anyway.
he'll be singing with us, and he will not be in one of these dresses, or sadly, I would love that. We didn't order another one in time.
Not.
But he'll be doing more of like a shipwreck sailor kind of thing. We don't know what we're gonna do with his hair yet. Maybe a
Cloth
wig.
it.
Maybe a wig.
Zhuzhing.
I want a long black wig on him.
Like Prince Eric.
Just but with really long hair.
Oh, really long black hair.
Almost like
Fabio, but with black hair.
I was thinking more like Jack Sparrow.
Oh,
There we
okay.
go.
So dreads.
Yeah. But like homemade dreads. So they're like sad.
Like yarn.
Yeah. Yeah.
So he's like Raggedy Andy.
He's a Muppet. I
Okay.
like where this is going.
So we have a Muppet shipwreck pirate who kind of looks like Jack Sparrow singing with us,
There we go.
with sea star pasties.
Yeah.
If that's not incentive to see our show, I don't know what is.
Drive up to Willits.
Did I also mention it's hot?
It's really hot.
It's too hot.
You know what's good for hot?
Cider.
Okay, so very quickly, we're gonna go on to some hair. So if you wouldn't mind putting on your...
Awesome. Yes, I can do that.
I'm gonna push aside my gouging.
You want to hold up your crown a little bit? Talk about. I mean, because it's so different than mine.
I could do that.
Yeah, helping.
Hold on. I
That's like what the kitties do. Help.
They do. Well, they sit on the table and purr,
Yep.
which is
Or they show their ISR on.
which is also helping in that it reminds me to bathe.
Oh.
Yeah. Like,
Okay.
wow, that's what that looks like.
Ah, that part.
That
The
part.
Sauron part.
Yeah, the Sauron part.
Yeah. So differences here are mine's more of a headband with lots of big flowers, and Lindsay has these two, the sea stars on the side, her diadem on the front, the sea star diadem, and then these dripping pearls, which I really like that you use different colors here. And from a lot of the reference art that we looked at, Muka was really into these big looping, dripping pearls, or flower garlands, or all sorts of stuff.
Yeah. Like he was also famous for grapes too.
Yeah.
Gorps. So anything harvesty, earthy, he was kind of really into this like bountiful, like nature-esque kind of thing.
Right, so of course, what our siren is going to harvest from the sea, but beautiful pearls. So that's what we have here.
True.
And then I know that Stephanie's garland headpiece is radically different than these two.
Yep.
Which are, she's kind of doing like a cocktail, like a 1950s cocktail hat. So, which is really cool. It had blue flowers and some moss.
Yep.
And a big, what was it, a sand dollar in the center?
There's a sand dollar, and then there was like a veil.
Yeah, so we used Muka as a launching, like a springboard into, going into our own style. So we definitely have 4 unique styles coming into our own mersonas.
Look at you. I was like, what's a merson? Oh.
Yeah, it's our mermaid persona. Because we're all so different.
Excuse me.
It's politically correct to say persona.
Because we don't want to do gender specific. Don't put me in a pigeonhole.
Don't put me in a bowl.
Think Target.
What?
Topical. They got rid of the gender specific.
Oh, that's right, with the girls' toys. Look at you and your current events. That's good. Right there. You're a role model for all women geeks out there.
With my filthy casual shirt.
I know. Dirty.
I know. And so I'm curious to see what Barbara comes up with.
Yeah, actually, I got a sneak peek.
Oh, did you?
Yes. She's kind of going for a it's very wild. Like there's lots of branches and like it's not I would say this is pretty contained and very delicately put together. Barbara's headpiece is like very she's like a wildling.
Awesome.
Like if you were a woman of the capital, like this would be your headpiece. Barbara's is like a wildling, like reeds and sticks and things all kind of mushed together up there that looks freaking beautiful.
That's awesome.
But it also looks like she just kind of like wildcrafted it really fast.
Neat.
Versus like having some artisanal time and this goes right here and this goes right over there. So again, so different and actually very unexpected of what I thought Barbara's headpiece was going to look like.
Yeah, actually, now that I think about it, I'm not too sure like where Barbara's artistic proclivities lie. Right? Like I know she's a
good word.
Thank you.
By the way.
Thank you.
God. Makes my literary part very happy.
I know. Right? College kids. So yeah, like I know Barbara's a really great performer. Like she really sets that standard super high for us, which is delightful. Just like in much the same way Keegan does, right? Yeah. But I don't know like where she artistically goes. So it's nice to know that she's got a strong voice. Yeah. So it's very delightful. But yeah, so this is mine. Ow.
And we have a mercat.
Excuse me, Emily.
We're gonna put Emwyn in a little pail. And he's gonna be our catfish.
Ooh, there we go.
Kind of like Flounder, like the sidekick.
Yeah.
He's gonna love it.
He'll love it.
Just like the unicorn horn.
Cats love water.
He sure loved the bath that he had to take the other day.
You know what that is? Break?
I'm gonna take a break now. And then we're gonna play with fur. I mean hair. Fur hair.
So now that we've caught you up on all the things that we have done and we're going to do, we're gonna take a quick break and then we're gonna come back and I'm gonna play with Vanessa's hair.
And tresses.
Nice.
Yep, that's a word. It's also hot.
It is hot. Okay, you're back.
Company dry cider.
Yeah.
Your apple a day just got interesting. That's good. I'm always a fan of the dry ciders versus the sweets. Similarly, how I like my champagne. Really, really dry, really, really crisp.
Yeah.
It's more refreshing to me. Anything sweet is like, it's sticky and headache inducing.
Yeah, totally. Well, good. I like these. And I'm on this like Seattle kick. I want to have a house there one day. So
is that where PAX was?
That's where PAX was.
That's where I know.
God, I love Seattle.
I've never been. One day.
We'll have to do like a coffee tour. Oh my god, and talk really, really fast because there's so much to where they only got coffee.
Okay. We can also go see orcas.
Can we drink coffee? Like a lot of coffee?
Yeah, we can drink all the coffee.
And then go yell at the whales?
Okay.
Done.
That's what. Can I ride on one?
Yes.
Okay.
I think if you have enough coffee, then they will assume that you are one of them.
Yeah. I can speak whale.
It's nature's camouflage.
Because we're sirens, we speak whale.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah.
Duh.
So, I mean, once you play one on TV,
you know, once you're a land whale,
you're a You want to play with my hair?
Okay. So I am, caveat, I'm not a hair person. I have no idea what I'm doing. I'm treating this hair like it is a, much like I do anything else that I'm attempting to try and learn.
Uh-oh.
I feel it's gonna no way go poorly.
I'm glad that you don't have any scissors.
No. What yet?
Hide these.
No!
Nope, not for you.
Well, I'm gonna drink some more of this then.
Okay. At least there's no curling iron.
No, I left those at my sister's house.
We don't want like a Little Women moment.
Right?
Yeah.
Are you sure?
I'm very sure.
Because it's in vogue now.
Burnt hair?
Yes, that smell is delicious. Also, when you burn it, it falls off.
It doesn't grow back like a sea star. Caveat.
Yeah.
Sea stars grow their arms back if they get chopped off.
Aww, that's adorable.
Yep, they do. So that's how they do it.
Why can't we be sea stars?
Because we are not an echinoderm. We don't have 5 parts.
That's right, everyone missed your science lesson because it was flip book through Hong Kong.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, sea stars are echinoderms, which means that they're related to urchins and sea cucumbers and sand dollars. So, because they all have 5 parts.
Delicious.
Yeah, and cousins.
Okay, and
you can do it. Don't be scared.
I am scared. That's why I'm dawdling. All right. All right. So, again, it's kind of this like I don't have like a set bit of instructions. Unfortunately, I'm kind of going by the seat of my pants. All I have in my head is what's in front of me, as well as the kind of look I want it to look. Right, and any method you take to get there is irrelevant, I feel, and that is what I have to say. So for you, because your hair is so long, I don't know, what do you want your hair up or down?
I feel like because I have such long hair, that's pretty a unique thing. So I was thinking like half up and half down to be able to feature some of the length.
Got it. So I'm gonna have you about face.
Yes.
Yes.
That's a nautical term.
Ah. I want you to go hard
Hard fast?
Port. You were turning.
Oh, yeah, I was turning to the left.
Yeah, it's
which
port.
means port. I remember that because I like port, and I'm also left-handed.
I remember that because I had this thing with Titanic for so many years, and.
Oh, yeah. How many times did you watch Titanic?
I watched Titanic 14 times in the theater. Fuck you people. Whatever.
I'm like, oh, I watched it 4 times. No, you win.
Shut up.
I'll never let go.
I didn't.
Did you cry every time?
Every time! Until I got the soundtrack, and then I wept like for 3 weeks.
Did you listen to the one where like, with my heart will go on, they speak?
Yes.
Do you know which one I'm talking
I
about?
do. There was the 2 soundtracks.
The one that they didn't speak and the one that they did. I could listen to the one that didn't speak and not get misty-eyed, but if I listened to the one that they spoke with, I was like,
Lost it. Lost it.
it's okay.
Oh man.
Leo got saved by mermaids
He did.
in your fantasy.
Actually, I wasn't really into Leo. I was more into the ship, and also
I
I had drawings of this ship up in my room, and my friend had Leo. I'm like, what is?
I care more for the artifacts.
Thank you. And to me, the history of 1912 in April in the far more.
The architecture of the Titanic was revolutionary for the
It
time.
was, but the bulkheads didn't go all the way up to the top floors, which is why the ship sank.
You know, they
Yes.
didn't have to drain the pool of the Titanic when it sank.
It's still full, in
Still
fact.
full.
Pro tip.
Yeah, so
When your shit's sinking,
So,
it.
so think of it this way: through all of that tragedy, the lobsters that were sitting in the kitchen, happiest day of their lives.
Silver lining, man. I
the
like.
lobsters' lives were saved.
It's true, and that's all that matters.
Because they were praying to the lobster gods.
They were Cthulhu.
Yeah.
Mm.
Cthulhu
See?
saved them.
See?
Cthulhu saves lives.
The more you know.
Yeah. You want to do my hair?
I do.
Don't be scared.
I'm not. I'm fine.
It's fine.
Now that I've talked about my thing with Titanic, so
Which is your love relationship with the boat.
shut up. So because your hair is so pretty and long, and because I feel like what I want to have accomplished is these like droopy things. I need a base for where everything's gonna go. God, your hair's so awesome.
It's a mane.
It is.
It's a crazy thick mane.
It is, and it's so great.
Yeah.
So the thing to remember here with Muga hair is, and because we are kind of like history snobs in a way, I kind of like to stick to the methods that they used when these hairstyles were popular, and so I don't have any fancy things going on here. All I have are bobby pins and a hair tie, and make sure you use a hair tie that's coated. I mean, I'm sure if you're a girl, you'll.
What do you mean coated? Oh, you mean it has the sheath around it, not like a rubber band?
Not like a rubber band. Yeah.
Only in a pinch do I use a rubber band, and I regret it every time.
Yeah, every time.
But you think maybe this one time.
Yeah.
And then no.
And then no.
No.
So, because Muka had volume and stuff, I also have a comb. I lied. Because Muka was famous for the kind of almost sloppy-esque way he did stuff.
Kind of like I just rolled out of bed, yet I'm super duper sexy.
That's right.
Come back to bed, I'm dithering you.
That's right. Yeah, that's exactly right.
I can never get that look when I roll out of bed.
I know, right?
I kind of have like the dried, crusty eyes and like the slobber.
Totally. It
And
takes
I'm
me
like,
3 hours.
"Ugh."
Like, oh yeah, I just rolled out of bed this way. That's
that's a lie.
That's a lie.
A lot of time and effort goes into that. I just rolled out of
Like
bed.
so much time. So I created a base here. I made a little ponytail in the back of Vanessa's head, and I split her hair up into 3 pieces, 3 chunks. The 2 front pieces that are going to be the most fun to play with, and then this back piece, which is going to be kind of the anchor for which all your loopies will depend. Kitties. And yeah. So before I did this braid, I kind of did a little bit of volume, like a gooshing, I guess, of her hair. This is
Ooh, that's a very technical term. Gooshing.
Yeah,
Not to be confused with goosing,
which is different.
which is could be a very unpleasant surprise to the person who's not prepared for said goose.
That's true. You have to be well prepared for the goose.
Or he'll get your gander.
Ah! This is why she's my friend.
Yeah.
So I took her braid and Does this hurt? How am I doing?
No,
You're
it's fine.
stabbing you?
Mm-mm.
And I'm making a little bun, and again, I have no idea what the fuck I'm doing.
But you always say that, and then I see you with this like coif, and I'm like, how did you? And you're like, bobby pins.
Yeah, bobby pins are your friend. And the trick with bobby pins is they kind of act like a skull and crossbones, like one bobby pin won't do shit, but if you cross it with another bobby pin, suddenly there's staying power.
See, I didn't know that.
Oh.
Didn't know. Skull
Your husband is laughing.
Why are you laughing?
Oh, you'll see later.
Oh no.
God. That's worrisome.
It should be.
Oh man. Is this like dick butt?
Oh no, this is me.
It's not dick butt. Well, that's upsetting.
What's a dick butt?
Dick butt's awesome. You don't know what dick butt is?
I don't.
You should pull it up on your phone.
I don't wanna.
I mean, it's super happy fun times.
I'm scared.
Yeah.
Is that like camel toe?
It's hilarious.
Dick
What
butt.
it is. Dick butt. So she's got kind of like a little knob back here. And knob.
We're 5.
And because she's a shipwrecked siren, right? Girl ain't got no time to brush her hair down.
I don't have time to brush my hair in general, in my everyday life.
I know, right?
Let alone.
That's why ponytails are your friends. So, she's got a little knob at the base of her. I'm gonna turn you a little bit more.
Yeah.
And that will hold as an anchor point for these fun little loopies. And so, again, long hair is fun because you can do all kinds of crazy cool stuff. And I have no idea what I want to do. Yes, I do. I lied. Just lied to you all.
I lied to you people.
Just lied. All the lies.
But it's awesome because you really get to see the creative process that's happening.
I guess so. I guess so. I mean, out, down, bobby pin. When I had my hair done for the Art Deco preservation ball that both Vanessa and I performed at, the lady who did my hair, she did a great job. Summer. It took her 60 bobby pins.
Oh my god. Did you count them?
I did. I pulled them out of my hair at the end of the night. I'm like, oh.
1,
Yep.
2,
3. Yep. We went there as well.
Yeah, of course.
Did you see that video where they beeped out the counts?
I did.
Yeah.
It makes it sound so dirty.
I know.
So Summer, our friend, works for On Mars.
On Mars, that's right.
And she specializes in vintage hair.
Oh yes.
And she is so wonderful.
Yes.
And so great. And she ended up making my hair, which, I mean, really is down, all the way down to my bootay.
Mm-hmm.
She made it look like I had a bob.
Yeah.
Which is insane. She's pretty.
She's great.
She speaks the language of the hairs.
Yeah, she's the hairdresser for sure.
So if you're looking to get your hair done for a, 20s through, I want to say 60s era, Summer from On Mars in San Francisco.
Yeah.
She's great.
Summer knows her shit.
Yeah.
I recommended her to do a friend's wedding.
Oh really?
She did her. Yeah.
Nice.
And it was beautiful, like the way.
Oh, did you get the gig?
Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. And so, because loopies are a thing, I actually don't know.
Would it be easier if I took the crown off?
No, leave
okay,
it on.
I will leave it on.
Yes. The idea is we're trying to create things around your crown. And so what I'm trying to do is create this like, I have no idea. And so I guess the thing that I'm keeping in mind here is the aesthetic. Again, it's this Muka-esque kind of thing where there's really no rhyme or reason to what he did, or,
I think, and also he really uses water as an inspiration, so it's keeping that hair really flowing and I want to say toppled and then kind of tumbling down as well. And so when I was doing my crazy black hole internet research, I was finding a lot of inspiration from the Gibson girl stuff. Because he had a bunch of stuff pinned on top, and then it almost looked like to me that choice select pieces of hair he chose to topple down.
Yes, that's right.
So,
and I would agree with that as well.
Yeah. And I hate to make a plug for Pinterest, but Pinterest helped me a lot in finding proper dresses that I wanted. So this dress that I'm wearing Pinterest helped me kind of find what I was looking for as far as attire, hair and hairstyle and flower crowns.
Neat.
So I definitely used that tool to help me out, and I know some people kind of
They poo-poo.
poo-poo Pinterest, but I suppose for someone like me that gains a lot of inspiration from what other people have done, and then taking those things that I've seen and putting my own spin on it, it helped me a lot.
Yeah, and again, like I think the word you used there was perfect, tool. It's a great tool because it helps you research and see what other people have done and what they're doing and what's kind of trending. And it's also a great way to kind of collaborate with people.
Mm-hmm.
So, I mean,
something that we did was create a shared board for the Siren gig specifically, and we all were able to separately go onto that board and pin things that we all liked, and eventually we kind of came to a common stream of, oh, like, that's similar and this is similar, and what do you think about this? So it really got us all on the same visual page.
Yeah.
For a troop.
Yeah.
Which is really nice.
Yeah, again, like that's a great, I mean, when you're creating performance art, like it's really good to have a common visual goal. So again, Pinterest, great tool. So I mean, I don't know if you guys can see this. It's kind of a cluster back here. However, it smells so nice.
Oh, I just washed it.
Aw, it's like you prepared.
I did.
Aw.
I took my monthly bath. Where Andy just takes me outside and sprays me down with the power hose.
Just hoses you down.
You
that's why
need to
he's
drink from the fire hose.
That's why he's doing all that training as a fireman, right?
That's right.
Like, so you can hose down his wife. Yeah, I love you, honey. Stop crying.
When you take the power washer to a house.
Exactly.
You don't know how dirty it is until you're done.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's exactly the thing.
That's how that works.
Yeah. I need an adult.
Yeah. Yes.
Yes. So, what I'm going to be doing, I guess back here, because I want there to, oh meow! I don't know if you guys can hear the kitty, but the kitty is adorable. And again, no idea.
I'm also looking off camera. We have this beautiful sprig of like a branch of pearls, and I'm thinking what we could do also is take some of those sprigs of the pearls, cut them, and then stick various pearls in my hair.
Oh yes.
We can even take some of the sand dollars and sea stars and glue the alligator clips on the back of them and even stick them throughout.
There's gonna be all kinds of shit coming out of your hair.
Right, because again, we're going for this shipwrecked, carefully not articulated, manicured shipwreck look. I just came out of the tousled seafoam waves and
just roll out of bed.
I just happened to look this way.
Yeah, we have it indeed.
Which is interesting because we're really taking a lot of this Mooka inspiration and then we're mashing it together with the 1920s Dust Bowl of Oh Brother Where Art Thou?
Yes,
with the songs that we're singing.
That's right. That's right.
So there was some talk of wearing 1920s style clothing and singing these 20s era songs from the movie. However, due to the venue of the event, when we read the description, it was all Grecian themed. So we still really wanted to stick with the songs that we chose, which were Down to the River to Pray. And we chose that song because the stage that we're performing on is right by a pond, and we're opening. So we really wanted to lure people down to the pond.
Down to the river.
Down to the river to pray. Please, come on down to the river or pond. And then, of course, we really, really all loved the song "Go to Sleep, You Little Babe," which is if you've seen the film, it's that wonderful scene where the is it 3 women
3
are doing their wash
Yep.
by the river. So
Yep.
again, it's another water infused song, if you will, and it's a lullaby.
Yeah. And yeah, and I like what you were saying about why we chose what we chose. Oh, by the way, if you want to stick pearls in your hair, tie a knot on the end of your fishing wire, and you create a base for your pearls, and you want to hook them into.
Oh, are you doing that right now?
Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah, why not, right? I'm here.
Yes.
I'm here. I'm queer.
I don't think can I wear this to work tomorrow?
Yes.
Okay.
Izzy, are you helping?
That's my ear.
That's why I wasn't going in.
Yeah. I like piercings just where people can, see
Yeah,
them.
how about we just tuck it in there?
That's okay.
There we go.
Easy. So it's neat to mash O Brother War at that 1920s Dust Bowl with Alphonse Mucha, and the common denominator there is these water sirens.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm really, really excited to see it all come together.
Yeah, me
because
too.
I have yet to. Our dress rehearsal's on Friday,
Which is the day before our gig.
which is the day before the gig. However, we have been coming together, rehearsing, practicing singing, but our big dress rehearsal, when we're coming in full hair, makeup, dress, everything, we're going to be filming that so that we can, watch ourselves.
Mhm.
I'm really excited to see how that's all going to come together.
Me too.
Mhm.
Your husband looks very confused. No? Okay.
It's not confused.
Contemplating how I'm going to record things.
Oh, you mean for our dress rehearsal?
Well, that and potentially the event itself.
Okay. So, I'm done putting I've got one more string of pearls. I think that's fine. And so because I don't have any curly bits or anything, I'm gonna kind of leave it kind of like this. Ish. You wanna turn around?
Yeah.
Let me see. I mean, I like the shape in the front. I think it's neat.
Is there a butt in there somewhere?
Cat butt's down here.
Cat butt is down here.
Cat butt. Does it feel secure? A little.
A little loosey-goosey, but then again, I don't see myself running around headbanging on stage. I feel like I'm gonna be, if I'm standing and singing and just kind of slinking around, it feels loose and untamed. So,
Which is kind of the idea.
yeah, it doesn't feel like it's super slicked back and bobby pinned in and it's not going anywhere.
It's not a helmet.
No, it's not a helmet. It feels like I could slip into the water and it just would kind of meld into the water.
That's kind of the idea. So, again, there's no rhyme or reason. Oh, we have to take a break for our thing, our Q&A, if there's any Q's and A's. Hopefully. But again, real quick recap. If you want to create loopies of any kind, you need to have a secure place for the loopies to kind of pin in. So a little braid and a little bun would be a good thing, or a hidden chunk of bobby pins so that you can clip other bobby pins in, because they kind of snap in like Legos. But having a base is super important to keep anything from moving. I learned this when I was in 8th grade and I wanted to be Queen Amidala, and I invented hairstyles like Amidala had.
Awesome.
I know.
Can you do that with my hair?
Yeah, yeah. I mean, I'm a little scarred because everyone made fun of me because I would go to school with my hair like Amidala.
That's awesome. Why weren't we friends then?
That's a great question. I know.
We're friends now.
We are friends now.
Okay.
We're gonna go to episode 7 midnight premiere dressed up. Midnight premiere.
Yeah.
Dressed
Can
up.
I be Aya Sakura?
Yes.
Okay.
I'm gonna bring a lightsaber.
I need your help painting me in blue body paint.
You got it.
Okay. Sweet. Time to go on a break.
Break time. All right.
Oh, before we do, if you could help us think up what our mermaid and Mersona names should be,
Ooh.
based on what we're wearing right now. Let us know in the comments below or in the chat box if you have any good ideas of what our Mersona names should be.
Yeah. Go crazy.
Yeah. Thanks.
All right. Be right back.
Oh, he's so crazy. He's so crazy. Oh. Thank you.
Oh, you got them.
You are so
I
nice.
caught a catfish.
You're so crazy.
Attack those pearls.
Catch and release.
Get
Catch and release.
Get him. Get him. Get him. Yeah. Yeah. He's so crazy.
I love when cats like try and catch things. The little whiskers go for. Oh, you're so crazy.
Go crazy. Hi everyone.
Hi.
I'm back.
Sorry, cat. Oh, he's chewing.
Yeah.
We don't eat that.
Okay. I'm gonna just let that go.
Yeah. He's excited.
Did we get a suggestion for Mersona names?
No.
No?
That's all right.
Okay.
Thanks, chat.
Blue Road Dragon, I think, was the only one.
Yeah.
Well, that's awesome. And
yeah.
I mean, if you happen to watch on Misscliks on Tuesdays, I play a rogue dragon named Rogue Dragon. And Blue Rogue Dragon would make sense because Mermaid.
Yeah.
So, because in the game that I play, he's a gold dragon named Rogue Dragon. However, for the sake of if Rogue Dragon were to be playing a mermaid, he would probably take a lot of blue paint and like paint himself blue, and then he would probably try to kill a whale and then chop the whale in half and try to use the bottom part of the whale as his tail.
So he's like a manatee.
Yeah, so Rogue Dragon would kind of be like a manatee,
Yeah.
but be a mermaid. He would think that he was being a mermaid, and he would probably call himself Blue Rogue Dragon. So
Dragon tea.
that's an excellent suggestion. I like it.
I like it too. I think it's delightful.
Oh, Rogue Dragon. I haven't been able to play Rogue Dragon in many weeks because of PAX and people being ill, which is so sad, and Rogue Dragon misses all of his friends.
Sad times. Yeah.
I can't talk about Rogue Dragon too much or else I become Rogue Dragon.
As evidenced by Exhibit A. Third person.
Talking in third person. Rogue
Okay.
Dragon is the scariest dragon in the world.
Poof.
Please watch Tuesday. Anyway, that's Rogue Dragon.
Tech Andy is unimpressed.
That's okay.
Okay.
Anyway, if you have any questions about how we made these awesome hair crowns, or more about how we made, or Lindsay made the fantastic updo that I'm wearing, please ask. Or if you have more suggestions of what our persona should be. If not, maybe we should just play more with hot gluing the new things.
Oh
to
yeah.
the piece.
Yeah. I can leave you.
Apparently, Unholy Urinal states that Rogue Dragon is the most ridiculously awesome character. Very
Yay.
original.
Oh my god, thanks!
Wow.
Rogue Dragon, if I could go on a quick anecdote here.
Yeah.
So when I was in 5th grade, I played my first D&D game, and I had no idea what this game was other than you could be any character you wanted in this imaginary world, which I was like, oh my god, people play the game that I play in my head. I was so excited that there were other people who were just playing this game that I thought of in my mind. So I went over to my friend's house, who I didn't go to his school, and so the DM, who was this like 23-year-old like new teacher who was like the head of the Dungeons and Dragons club at blah 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 elementary school, got us all together, and he's like, alright, you're gonna make this character, and you're gonna write down your character, and you can even draw a picture of your character. And I'm like, yes! So I'm like drawing this picture, and I'm getting really excited, and it's, you know, going around the circle, and, you know, my friends are like, I'm a elf named Golden Leaf, and I'm a warrior named Thor the Great. And it gets to me, and I'm like, I'm a dragon, and I have the head of a lion and the body of a dragon and claws like an eagle and the tail of a lion, but I'm a dragon. And the DM was like, 5th grade Vanessa, technically, excuse me, you can't play a monster. And I looked at this guy, and I was like, wow, I'm not playing a monster.
Duh.
I'm playing a dragon.
Duh.
And I have the head of a lion and the tail of a lion and claws like a bear and the body like a reptile, but I'm a dragon. He's like, no. dragons are monsters and you can't play a monster. And I was like, I'm not playing a monster.
That's
I'm
so
playing
funny.
a dragon. And he tried to argue me on this. Anyway,
Wow.
finally he's like, okay, so okay, I'll let you play a dragon, but really you're like a level 1 human. I'm like, I'm sorry, did you say dragon? Did you say dragon? Great, I'm a dragon.
We're done.
And I have the head of a lion. And so then he goes back and he's like, all right, so now we're going to do class. And so, and I'm like, yes! So someone's like, I'm a half elf warrior, and I'm a cleric dwarf, and I'm a la ogre. And he's like, Vanessa, what do you want me? Like, he was already over me, and I'm like, I'm a rogue. And he's like, you're a rogue. I'm like, yeah, I'm a rogue dragon. He's like, how big are you? I'm like, I don't know, the size of a fucking dragon.
What's your problem?
Hell!
What the hell?
What the hell, 23-year-old teacher? Do not
This is not 20 questions.
stomp on the mind of a 5th grade girl who wants to play who's like so excited about D&D.
Right.
So
Let us be free.
let me play a fucking rogue dragon. So I did. He was not happy about it. And then when I got to play Soulbound, and they were like, what do you want to do? I'm like, fucking Rogue Dragon! Because Rogue Dragon is me.
I think that's the most adorable thing. I love it.
I know that we were going to work on your diadem head police, but I got really excited
I
about
know.
talking about Rogue
Rogue
Dragon.
Dragon is a huge part of who you are.
Kind of.
He is you.
He is me.
Yeah.
And I am him. We are one.
Doo-doo-doo-doo.
He's kind of like Buddy the Elf.
I like hugs. Hugs are my favorite.
Favorite color is hug.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, so
We have a
these
music
are our head crowns, and Rogue Dragon would be really excited if he got one too.
Yeah.
Maybe I'll make him one. And on Saturday, we will be performing up in Willits. I think tickets are still available if you want to check out the event, Spiral Water Goddess Festival. It's on Facebook. The event is up there. Tickets, I believe, are like $99, but that includes food and entertainment and camping, which is pretty awesome.
We're there for the whole weekend.
Yeah,
To camp out.
Mm-hmm. And next week, because we are closing this chapter, because our gig will be over next time you see us, we will be working on our newest new thing. Yep. And we will be going back into outer space.
So excited.
We will be working on a Star Wars piece that involves the cantina and a 1920s Charleston number. So it's very exciting. So cantina band, Star Wars Charleston number piece.
Make sure,
Which our dear friend Liz is going to be choreographing for us, helping us choreograph big parts of it, and she is choreographing the big Art Deco Society number this upcoming Sunday. So she'll be doing that and helping us with our bits. So she'll be a special guest on our stream next week.
Yep.
So please tune in.
I hope she joins us for more, because I really want to get into the nitty gritty of the dance moves.
Yeah.
This one.
Yeah.
So
we'll be talking a little bit about why we chose Charleston, why the Cantina song's a Charleston song, and where we got our inspiration, and a little bit on a little how-to on how to do the Charleston. So please tune in next week.
So that is next week. Thank you, Vanessa, again for hosting us here.
Of course.
Thanks for Tuck Andy over there monitoring the chat.
Who will also be singing with us on Sunday.
Yay! Much excited. So excited.
Yeah, very excited.
Thanks to you guys for watching. Thanks to the Misscliks for having such faith and confidence in
Hopes,
us.
dreams, desire.
We love you all.
Heart.
A weird, ungodly, unfathomable love that doesn't make me weep.
Not creepy.
No. Totally normal.
All right.
Nailed it.
Nailed it.
We're gonna go. We'll see you guys next week.
Bye!
Yep. Yeah, we do that.